everybody, and welcome to Full Throttle Vision. That means it's Thursday at 7 o'clock, and we are here at the Tampa Bay Multimedia Studios with John Gaston and the beautiful Tanya. Of course, say hello to everybody.
Hi, guys. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. I saw you did a Throwback Thursday today.
I did too. One
Two?
with my big man, one with my little man. Yes.
I don't know if you find old pictures, you throw them up on Facebook. It's a lot of fun. You throw back some old Throwback Thursday. We're signing on right now to do some chatting so we can see what's going on with everybody. Just John making sure everything's working right. We like when he comes in and makes everything work right. We were running all over the place with traffic and everything today, so we're all over the place getting ready. You good?
I don't know.
You're good now. You gotta be, right? John made it happen, that's why. He had to come on. He had to make sure everybody could see who he was. Again, if you're watching us live on Ustream, make sure you go to the social stream and chat with us. You can log in through your through Ustream, through Twitter or Facebook, and you can chat with us, ask us questions, all that good stuff, and we will answer. So if you can see Tampa Bay Multimedia as us, if you want to ask us any questions, talk to us, do whatever, log in, chat with us. We can see it right here on the computer, and we'll answer back. So T usually answers the questions. What are we talking about this week?
The Florida Motorcycle Expo.
You damn right we are. The Florida Motorcycle Expo and Bike Builder Invitational.
7 days from today, that Jaeger stage will be in the parking lot of Quaker.
A week
We're in
from
single
today.
digits now.
We are stressing out. Well, I'm stressing out. I guess nobody
He's
else seems to be
stressing
stressing out. I like to stress. The Florida Motorcycle Expo and Bike Builder Invitational, featuring the Jägermeister stage, Paul Sr. and Rick Petco from O.C.C, Orange County Custom Choppers.
Orange County Choppers.
Orange County Choppers, that's what I meant. And they're got a new show on CMT, so they're going to be there. Look at all that great stuff.
$100 an hour thanks to St. P Power Sports.
Yeah, Donnie Wilson, St. P Power Sports, $100 an hour, $2,000 over the weekend we're going to be giving away. And I have it sitting at the office right now looking at that $2,000 going, we're giving this away to everybody that shows up. So make sure you come out, buy some raffle tickets, win some money, have a great time, see the custom bikes, visit the vendors, buy beer.
I'll be on the patio all 3 days, starting at 5 o'clock on Friday.
That's right. It's going to be awesome.
Schedule today, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It's going to be a good times. We're hoping for some great weather. Knocking on wood. You might be a little chilly, but it's going to be dry from what we heard.
So that means next Friday or Thursday we will be live from the stage of Quaker Steak and Lube with the beautiful Jägermeister stage in the background.
If all things work correctly, we may be live from the Jägermeister stage.
That would be fabulous.
John, let's see if we can get John's face on this computer screen and your computer screen today. He's getting everything ready. We're going to talk to John because I think we have some stuff in store that a lot of people aren't going to realize that we have for the Thursday show before the Motorcycle Expo and during the Expo. So, John, are we ready to see your beautiful face? Look at that. There. What was that? I like that. Thumbs up. I'm a pointer. I'm a pointer.
What's up?
You see that? I'm a pointer. Pointer. Anyway, John, what's going on, man?
Oh, well, you know, it's a tough start tonight, but we got it going. I'm sorry, everybody, I was late. I know I'm a minute late.
We were running around, too.
It was my fault I was late, sorry.
Is it me, or has it been a crazy week?
It has been.
I'm telling you.
It was a fast week.
I don't understand what's going on, but it is nuts.
I think there's supposed to be a full moon tonight. Maybe that's it.
Oh, you know what? That's right, because I was up this morning around 4:30. Did you hear that storm come through last night?
No, we heard nothing.
Oh, man, it poured. It was it was a deluge. But, yeah, I was up at 4:30 this morning, and I had a lot of work going on, and we were filming it here all day in the studio. So I got up this morning and looked out the bathroom window where I'm at because we're facing the west, and the moon was huge. It was a gorgeous moon. So, yep, it's full moon. That's what it is.
That's cool. Yeah,
all the crazies.
Brings out the crazies.
Aren't we going to be on the stage Thursday night if everything works right?
If everything works right, we've always wanted to do our live show from the Jägermeister stage.
Lord knows we always get our time on the Jägermeister stage. It's never been captioned, really.
We usually get it up Thursday night, and a lot of the Quaker Steak and Lube employees go do their thing on the stage. They get to take their pictures and You know,
Jeremy or Bullfrog gets to play his air drums.
Air drums, air guitar.
Air drums.
We always get some funny pictures from the Jägermeister stage having a good time. But this year I'd like to really do the show from the stage. If we get it up and everything put up.
They can at least give us a shell. That's kind of what we need.
And we're going to get some streaming Wi-Fi. And now, speaking of that, if we're going to be able to go from the stage, you're going to be able to watch all weekend long during the Expo. On Full Throttle Vision, you're going to be able to see all the craziness going on at the Expo right here on FullThrottleVision.com. Is that correct, John?
That is correct.
So we're going to have, multiple camera shots. You're going to see the stage. We're going to have a camera pointed out to the crowd so you can see how many thousands of people are there in a crowd waving and cheering, and it's going to be awesome. John, tell us a little bit about everything you got planned for the Expo.
Well, we're gonna have on stage. We're gonna have to have 2 side cameras so we can really get a good shot. We'll have a roamer down on the ground because I think we're going to have a barricade back a little bit. It gives us a little bit of room for media, press.
Yes, sir.
And then we're going to have an out camera so we can actually watch the crowd and see what's going to go on. And every now and then during the breaks, we'll actually put a camera on stage to get a nice wide shot. We're going to do a ton of interviews. We're going to pre-record those because it's hard to be those live. And what we'll do is bring the camera back and roll them live, which is simple. That's because that's what we do.
That was new to me. I like that one. So we'll go around and probably interview some of the builders.
Well, what I'm hoping is when we have Senior there, we can put him on stage and stream him live.
I'm sure he's going to have some kind of rider where he can't be filmed by somebody else. And oh my gosh, put that Cowboys Cup down. What's wrong with you? Nobody wants to see that Cowboys Cup. How are they doing in the playoff? Oh,
that's so wrong.
I heard they're already eliminated from next year's playoffs too. I don't know.
That's a good joke.
They're going to win next year.
Are they getting a new
quarterback?
We both made that. Are they getting a new quarterback? Because Tony Romo ain't going to take them there.
No, it's not. But that's okay. My boy Drew Brees took the Saints pretty far.
What?
Pretty far. Yeah.
Well, the Seahawks' 12th man, remember?
Listen, they had a hard schedule winning Saturday night and then going all the way to Seattle to play Seattle.
There's always an excuse.
There's always an excuse.
He had one job and he couldn't complete it. Or his passes. Oh. I'm full of it. Sorry, John.
I'm no loving over here.
No, there's...
Don't bring up Tom Brady either, because I'm not a fan of him either.
You know, we always get our little sports talk in. Okay, John.
I love the fact that she knows sport.
Oh, I'm telling she... in the last 2 weeks, we have done a fantasy draft. The last 2 weeks in a row...
You got to explain it, though, because it's not a normal fantasy draft.
You pick,
what is it then?
It's like fantasy.
Let me explain.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right.
Everybody?
I think there was 20 people total. You pick 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, a tight end, and a kicker. And then you pick points of all 4 games combined, which is the tiebreaker, say, because all the big running backs or whatever. That's who determines the winner. Well, then last week, they switched up a little bit. They had all that, plus there was 2 flex players, excluding the quarterbacks. So you could have a tight end, a wide receiver. Some guy was smart and picked 2 kickers. Genius. And
that's pretty smart, actually.
Yeah, because they're going to put points up.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, the first week I had a little help from my good friend Justin, who's a football guru. And last week I did it by myself. Did a little research, sat there. Yeah.
4th place both times. She came in 4th place out of 20 guys. Out of 20 guys. Both weeks in a row she came in 4th place.
Well,
and I'm like...
last week, though, there were 2 other ladies that were in the
yeah, you beat
football.
them too. They didn't even come
But
close.
the first week, I picked Luck. And myself and 1 other guy picked Luck. And
I was like 4 touchdowns or 8 touchdowns.
He was on fire.
Beast. Then you had Blount last week who scored, I don't know, what did he score, 4 or 5 touchdowns in a game?
I think 4. But I was in 2nd place until, what's the Charger? Allen?
Oh, yeah.
Was
I don't
it?
know.
He comes from out of nowhere in the 4th quarter and totally knocks me down.
So we want to know, what are your predictions for this weekend's games? You have, I believe it's the 49ers against Seattle.
And then...
Denver against Carolina? Who is it? Denver against
Patriots.
Who? Oh, Patriots.
Patriots.
So who is it?
Yeah, but wait a minute now. Patriots boy he was missing from practice today.
Tom Brady, he was missing from practice yesterday for an illness, yes.
Who, he's got a cold?
He's probably got oh my God, I'm going against a Manning.
Does he have a cough-due cold?
He's got the playoff poops.
Playoff poops.
I'm not a Brady fan, and I'm not a Peyton Manning fan either. But the lesser of the 2 evils, I definitely want to see the Bronx. Anybody but Brady, pretty much.
I see a Broncos 49ers
Well,
that'd be a good
but
one.
You know it'll be a good game.
if the Broncos play against the Pats the way they played against the Chargers, Tom Brady's going to smash all over them.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have a receiving team, so we'll see. I don't know. I definitely think Kaepernick has it in him to go to the Super Bowl again 2 years in a row.
Isn't it impressive to have a woman up here who knows her sports? I'm
She's
telling
like,
you.
that's a bomb.
I'm telling you, she said next year I'm having a fantasy football team. I said, oh my Jesus, that's what everything's gonna. I'm gonna trade this guy and do this guy and drop that guy.
I'd be like, honey, not right now. I gotta go change my fantasy players.
Hey, that's a show idea. Next year, we'll call it Full Throttle Fantasy Football.
You know, if anybody's watching and you want to join, I bet we can get enough players to do a fantasy team, and we can maybe get on here and talk trash and see what's up. Do a live draft. That'd be a lot of fun.
I don't need a
would
fantasy
be awesome.
football team to talk crap.
That's very true. You do not need a fantasy football team to talk crap. And touche on that one. Anyways, so those games are going to be playing this weekend.
3 and 6.
At 3 and 6:30. You can find those at Quaker Steak and Lube or any place they're going to be playing them. This weekend, speaking of that, we're going to be at Monster Jam. Yes, Monster Jam.
Monster Jam.
Monster Jam. And who's going to be there, John? Do you know what?
Grave digger.
Grave Digger. Actually, there's 2 Grave Diggers, I think.
Yeah.
There's a Legends of Grave Digger and a Grave Digger. Well, who's going to be there?
Bigfoot.
And
Isn't it like the El Dorado truck, the truck with the horns?
I want you to say Grave Digger.
El Toro.
Yeah, see?
Can you say Grave Digger?
Grave digger.
No, the way
No.
John says Grave Digger.
Can't do it.
She just won't do it. We tried last week too, John, didn't we?
I know. What's up with that?
Grave Digger.
Grave digger.
Monster Jam.
Sunday.
Actually, it's Saturday.
Oh, that's what she threw in there. We're going to be out there Saturday with the tent. You can find Full Throttle magazines. We're going to be handing out flyers, promoting the Motorcycle Expo at Quaker Steak and Lube, the 24th through the 26th. And it's going to be awesome. We're really looking at, we have a waiting list for vendors right now. We have outsold everything we have. 130 spots. 130 locations are sold out. And we have a list of, I want to say, 6 or 7 vendors that if somebody doesn't show up, we're going to call them and they're going to show up to take their spot. Bikes are coming from all over the U.S. to be in the Bike Builder Invitational.
Didn't you just get a call? Did you get the confirmation on the guy from Cali?
I'm working on that one. I got to call him back. We got a call from a guy from California who wants to bring some bikes, and they're coming from all over Maine, Wisconsin, the Carolinas, Texas. A lot from Florida, all over the place. Some of the bikes are going to be amazing. Some of the bikes are absolutely amazing, and they're going up for $20,000 in cash and prizes, $10,000 in cash split up, and $10,000 in jewelry, brought to you by Continental Wholesale Diamond. And we should have a ring here tonight, but I forgot to put it in my pocket when I left the office.
Yeah, cupcake.
Is
What
it in a
happened
truck?
there?
No, it's at the office.
He'd
I
forget
forgot
his
to
head
bring
if it wasn't attached some days.
As soon as I got here, I said, I forgot the ring that I fought so hard to get last week for the show, and then I forgot it this week. But I've been showing it off pretty good, and if you want to go see it, go to our Facebook page. Just look up Florida Full Throttle. I put some pictures up there. It's pretty awesome. And
Dude, Facebook is blowing up.
Facebook is very good for the motorcycle community. Yes, it is. If you guys aren't a fan of our page, go like FloridaFullThrottle.com. We're putting funny stuff up all the time, good pictures, good stuff that you could share. We're putting a lot of the events that happen in the Tampa Bay area.
Just in case you don't make it in the magazine, you might be on the website.
That's right. John, you can pull up the magazine and show people what it looks like online.
What do you want to see?
Huh? Just show people what it looks like online, and then you can flip through pages. What you're looking at right here is the online version, and it's got an automatic flip. There's IAI, who's one of our sponsors.
Oh, look, Aunt Debbie.
There's Aunt Debbie. That's if you need hair done, there's Aunt Debbie for you. We can just flip through and read all the stuff.
There's our cruising calendar.
That is our cruising calendar. What's the 24th through the 26th? Oh, the Florida Motorcycle Expo and Bike Builder Invitational. And Monster Jam. No, wait, no, that's something else. Chili Cook-Off was last weekend at Jim's Harley Davidson. Yeah. That was a good time. And
contents.
Gibtown Bike Fest, that is coming up this weekend as well.
The demo ride the 2014.
Yeah, the demo ride's this weekend too, bro.
Yeah, you get to go out there and you can ride a brand new Harley Davidson, try out. I believe they bring, I think, a bunch of the new ones. And I know with the demo truck, that's the only time you can test ride a CVO, which is one of their high-end factory style bikes that they put the Screaming Eagle kits on and everything.
Those are awesome.
The orange one's pretty.
Let me tell you, Harley is really doing some good stuff with their bikes. They released so much new stuff with the bikes this year. I mean, I remember every time we're at gyms and Greeny and they go over and all those guys go over these bikes, I see something new that I like. You know, the air vents, the easy open saddlebags, the controls, everything's moved around. Harley really put some work in their bikes this year. And I was going to knock them at first, remember? I was like, you make too many changes, it's going to... But they did a very good job on all their new bikes.
They really stepped up this year.
Speaking of gyms, since normally the show is Thursday night, this will be the Thursday that it's supposed to be at gyms. Are you going to see if Greeny comes?
Greeny possibly. We've been discussing that he might come to the Quaker Steak and Lube and sit there and talk with us there. And there's a fifth Thursday this month, so the 30th we may actually be at Jim's Harley Davidson. We're discussing what we're going to do, how that works. So next Thursday you're going to find us live on the Jägermeister or Quaker Steak and Lube stage, depending on where we get to set up. Right before the day before the Florida Motorcycle Expo, and then the Thursday after we might be at Jim's Harley Davidson doing our live show from there, talking about it by yourself. Huh?
What?
What was that?
I said he might be doing it by himself.
Why is that?
I might have to catch up on rest.
Oh, yeah.
My
after the
Expo starts
Expo.
Wednesday.
Hey, there's no rest for the wicked.
There's no rest. Come on now.
I told Tony, he was giving me a hard time about relaxing. I'm like, well, remember, while you're sitting in the tent doing this, doing that, I'm going to be 6 people deep slinging drinks.
Well, yeah, but see, he gets to be in the trailer, or he gets to actually be on the stage. You're meeting people. I'm in a trailer.
Yeah, well, we're gonna
Don't feel sorry for you.
I said you could have been in the camper.
Oh yeah, can you imagine that? I'm trying to switch cameras and everything else, and I got 20 people running in and out. I mean, no, thank you. I'm in the trailer.
We're gonna put John in the trailer with all the equipment, switching everything back and forth. We're gonna blow the fireworks up right over him, right over his head.
Well, that'll be a good shot, anyways.
Just put a camera out the window. There you go.
He's like, oh, did you see the fireworks? I'm like, well, I seen the bottom of them.
Yeah, they were really good.
They look pretty.
If you don't know about the Expo and you're watching this show, the Florida Motorcycle Expo and Bike Build Invitational, this will be the 4th year at Quaker Steak and Lube that we're having it. It is our 16th annual. Years before it was held at the Harborview Center down in downtown Clearwater. Years before that, it was out at the fairgrounds. It's moved around a few different places, but I think we found a great home base here at Quaker Steak and Lube. Our 4th year, we're starting to get things in order, knowing what to expect, how to expect it, when, where, why.
Speaking of, they had Jackie was in today. Bill,
Jägermeister.
Hillary, and Bill, Hillary, Jeremy, and Jackie sat down, had a good meeting.
That's Jägermeister, and Jägermeister and their whole. Usually their entire crew is at this event, so you got the who's who of the Jägermeister world there. And what they got a new spice, something. What was that deal?
It's I don't know, but it's Jaeger with vanilla and cinnamon. It's amazing.
So there's a new Jaeger.
Don't
do it
you gotta try it
until you do it.
Phil was trying to get me to do some Saturday.
You're not supposed to mess with a good original product.
No, listen.
Vanilla Coke.
Cinnamon?
I love vanilla Coke.
Oh, adding cinnamon to anything is amazing. John,
Cherry Coke?
We'll have to get Johnson shots in the
good.
trailer.
We'll have to bring you some shots. I can see it. Why is the camera all fuzzy? I don't know. John's passed out sleeping.
Why are the cameras crooked? I don't know.
John's crooked. He thinks they're even.
Why is there no shot at all? What the hell happened?
John fell asleep on the switch.
Jägermeister spice.
Quaker Steak and Lube, if you've never been there during an expo, it looks like Jägermeister. Jägermeister throws up all over Quaker. There's big, giant blow-ups, stickers on the bar, stickers on the windows. Everybody's got T-shirts and sweatbands and keychains and more Jaeger banners and
they're
Jaeger
a great sponsor. Great sponsor of the event. They bring out #1. The stage is brought out, and I mean it's $1 million stage.
That's a monster stage.
The sound equipment.
Seeing it go up is the coolest, though.
Yeah.
Last year they needed help, so we were actually in there helping set up the racks of the speakers. And when you get there, it's like a trailer, compact, and you have to open it up and get all the stuff out little by little. And when it's compact, it looks like everybody just threw it in there. But it all comes out in a certain way and goes in a certain way. So it's like, okay, this goes here, this goes there. And as stuff starts coming out, it starts taking form. And then they lift it up, and you got the full stage up there with the big speaker stacks. And
that's awesome.
It's very cool stage. I mean, we're lucky to have them bring that out and be a great sponsor of the event. I mean, we got some great sponsors. #1, the whole event's presented by Fran Hash. Great attorney, lawfran.com. Everybody loves Fran Hash. She is the motorcycle attorney and the who's who in the motorcycle world.
You know, if I had a Fran Hash cup, I'd be using it right now.
We need to work on
We
that.
got to make a Tervis.
Hint.
Is that a Tervis?
Tervis
Yes.
tumbler.
Tervis tumbler? So
Or we need to get them one of those awesome koozies that have the handles on it.
We'll have you in some Fran Hash gear for the Expo.
Isn't there one in the
Here's
truck?
an
I think there
official
is.
plug from Full Throttle. Give stuff for John, and he'll put it on camera.
John said he'll take all your free stuff and he'll wear it or use it
Yep,
on
exactly.
camera.
You want me to wear it? I'll wear it.
Too funny.
Oh, goodness.
I mean, all the sponsors involved, and you got so many to mention. St. Pete Power Sports doing $100 an hour.
Walker Ford.
Walker Ford.
And Diesel Power Stroke.
Diesel Power Stroke. You got the Billiards Man, and the Billiard Man's actually donating the pool table, rack, and sticks and cues and all that for the Man Cave. The Man Cave giveaway, free, 100% free. Walk up, sign your name and email address. Understand that you're going to join our email list. What you're going to do is we're going to pull one winner out. You're going to win a pool table, a foosball table, a Blu-ray player, and a mini fridge for your Man Cave. John, that's a pretty good deal, isn't it?
That's an awesome deal.
So you sign up for free, and that goes in there. The IMBBA is going to be judging the.
Now, can we sign up to win?
No, new, not applicable by Full Throttle employees
Is
or
your
their
truck off?
subsidiaries. How's that go?
Is your truck off?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. He can.
Hey, you
put
know
the
who's
code
going to
in.
be there?
Who's going to be there?
Paul
not
Senior,
my
right?
car.
Paul Senior. You know, I was thinking about making some fake mustaches and giving them out to everybody, and seeing if we could put a whole bunch of people into fake mustaches and get some
Yep.
pictures.
That's
John,
awesome.
you want to shave this and go with
I
me?
can
I'll
do
dye
that.
mine white.
I could do that.
Yeah,
I don't mind.
I'll do it. You do it. I'll shave it and look like Paul Senior and dye it white and bleach
Are you
it.
going to have like the chunky at the bottom like he has?
Does he? Yeah, he
'Cause
does,
look,
doesn't he?
Yeah, yours doesn't grow out enough.
Oh,
right
what's
there.
that? What are you
That has
supposed to
to go
say?
That has to go halfway down your neck.
Yeah, he does. I don't really
No, they
like his
come-
mustache. I don't like his mustache. It comes all the way down. It's like,
Yeah, but it fits him.
Yeah,
It's-
it does, man. It's if you ever draw something on a man, that would for him. I draw it. That's it.
yeah.
It fits him. It does.
I mean, it's his signature. I guess it's like Hogan's, you know. I guess, you know, that's his signature.
Well, it's like Duck Dynasty. Those guys have massive beards, and it is what it is.
I would like to see them shave and walk out in public and see if anybody knows who they are.
They probably
Oh,
wouldn't
that'd be
even.
hilarious.
Yeah, could you imagine them shave? I mean, I don't know if anybody's even seen any of their chins in years. I mean, just like a guy who works with us, Georgia Boy, he's got that beard, you know, that
Yeah.
comes way out. If he shaved and walked up to me, I'd probably look at him and be like, I don't know who you are.
So, Tanya, how do you feel about that? Would you have? How about Tony with a big, massive, bushy beard?
He grew it once before. It wasn't like Duck Dynasty-esque, but it
Yeah.
was. And I'm all right with it until he sticks, you know, that little patch right under here, until he sticks that in his mouth and tries to kiss me with it. That bugs the piss out of me. Other than that, I don't care really.
It grew out real long before, and I would push it in my mouth and then get her and
No,
kiss her,
it's
and it
just
was
this right here.
and it was all, and she hated that. So
He
that was,
does that again. I'll shave in your sleep.
That's funny.
you know,
cut
I
right
don't
here.
doubt that. I think you might. I was thinking about growing it out.
Whatever.
John, do you have our commercial that we could play, the Expo
You know,
commercial?
Let's talk a little bit more, and let me get those ready because
Okay.
you know what? I did not. Do
Look at. See, we were on the cuff tonight. We had a lot going on. Yeah, while I was touching on the Expo, again, our 4th year at Quaker Steak and Lube. Very easy to find, 49th Street and US 19. The billboards
It's
went up
just
today.
north of where US 19 and 49th Street intersect. And yes, they both run the same way, but they cross at one point, right by Freedom Lake Park.
Yes, they do. And the billboards went up today, so the
Oh, yeah.
billboards are now up, so you can see those.
Yay.
There's a few on 19, a couple around town. The event starts, the time of the events, it's Friday night from 5 till 10. Friday night events are, we have a ribbon cutting ceremony at 5 o'clock to start the event. Soul Circus Cowboys kicks off the event with the live music from them. Why don't you
5?
read some?
From 5 to 7, we have the LED bike show registration. It's $10 per bike. 6 to 8, you can meet Paul Sr.
Well, LED Bike Show sponsored by Rumblin' Pride. Got to thank them. They're a great sponsor of that. They're the ones that put that on with us.
Is Rick coming out Friday night too?
Rick should be there Friday night, probably just hanging. I mean, they're all going to be together, so if they're there, I bet they're all going to be there doing their thing.
And then at 7 o'clock, for the first time ever at Quaker Steak and Lube, we're going to have a Latisse burlesque show. Which it's going to be family friendly. They do.
Yeah.
I was told I had to let them know from the powers that be that it had to be family friendly.
And I'm not the powers that be because
No. Care. Bill Church had to make sure because it's a family friendly event. We don't go anything crazy like that. Even our bikini contest is.
It takes one mother.
Yep.
To have bad take, and then.
And that's family friendly. I mean, our event's family friendly. The burlesque show, a burlesque isn't about getting naked and being whatever. It's about
telling a story and dancing with 50 layers of clothes on. Yeah,
and as you take it off, and it's an art form.
Yep.
It is, honestly, it is an art form. They did a movie on it. So, there's that. And then who ends the night? Tell us.
Well, at 8 o'clock, the LED Bike Show Awards. And then from 8 to 10, Greg Billings.
Greg Billings, one of the local favorites around here, usually packs a crowd every time he plays. Greg Billings is going to be awesome for Friday night. Paul Senior will be out there. Lots of great stuff going on Friday. Saturday, we start the day at 10. Live band start at noon with Jeff Vitolo and the Quarter Mile Rebels. All 3 days we're going to be giving away those $100 on the hour. So every top of the hour we'll go up there and read a winner until somebody comes up with a ticket and they get a fresh $100 bill. Then we have Jeff Vitolo at, noon to 2?
2:30.
Noon to 2:30.
3 to 6. Good old Bobby Friss. Love him.
Bobby Friss will be rocking the stage.
He always puts on a good show no matter where he's at.
Every time I've seen him play, I've seen him drink a fifth of Jack.
Okay. Well, and he shares a lot, too. Remember when we were at, what's that one place?
He does share.
Ponce Inlet,
yep.
He was singing and running and pouring shots in everybody's mouths, too. So he doesn't drink it by himself. He does share the wealth.
Hi, Don. Don's watching.
Hi, Don.
Thanks, Don, for watching.
Happy Thursday.
And then we got, what else is going on?
7 o'clock, Miss Full Throttle Bikini Contest on the Jaeger stage. We need to do, you know what? We need to get a male.
You've been threatening. You've been threatening. We
Well,
need to do a Mr. Full
I have
Throttle.
to pour drinks.
We need to do a Mr. Full Throttle, huh? The problem is there's a bunch of guys in that park, and what if they walk away?
Okay, I mean, granted, not every woman wants to see a half-naked woman on stage, whether or not she's in great physical shape or not.
Yeah,
Women
I
get
have
tired.
to agree with her.
Well, I have these organs. I see them all the time. Other women's organs don't do anything for me. I'd like to see maybe a nice build, tattooed, oiled up guy with nice haircut, light eyes.
Okay, fine. I'll get on stage.
Thank you, John. My prayers have been answered.
Someone had to take care of you. Huh?
John, do you have a tattoo?
I have a tattoo.
Oh, all right.
I'm not saying they got to get up there in their boxer briefs or something. I mean, we could do some board shorts and, one of those muscle shirts that come all the way down so you can see the rib cage.
They could rip it off and then throw it out to the crowd?
Yep. You get where I'm going with it now.
I see that. We need to do a Mr. Full Throttle contest, huh?
I think I need to call it,
Yeah, see, it's already got our tongue tied.
The strongmen's, and some CrossFitter guys. We need to work on that.
So maybe next year we'll do a Mr. Full Throttle contest. And then we do the fireworks at, 8:30?
8 o'clock. I don't know, it's your event.
I'm roughly around the same time. After the bikini contest, we do the fireworks, and then after the fireworks, we jump right into...
The Black Honkies from 8 to 10.
Great band. Lots of fun. Just real upbeat, high energy, good time.
Horns. Awesome.
Sunday we do, again, we start at 10, but the live music doesn't start till noon with Jaded.
11.
That's what I said, 11 o'clock with Jaded. I'm not looking at anything. I'm just trying to remember off the top of my head.
But you should know this, right?
I have it memorized.
Just kidding.
We do. I have Jaded starting the day, and then we have...
actually, the Ride-In Bike Show starts today at 10 o'clock.
Why don't you read off all those times and everything, because I don't have it in front of me. I'm trying to go off the cuff and remember everything.
I'm just busting it.
And I just can't.
And I'm trying to find a commercial.
10 a.m., the Expo opens to the public, and then 10 to 2, the Ride-In Bike Show registration. It's $15 per class. And then 11 to 2:30, we have Jaded, which is awesome. They're awesome. Rich Nation and those guys rock, and they put on one heck of a show. Well, maybe they'll do Beastie Boys. Not that I'll be able to hear it, but okay.
I was going to say, from where you're at, you can't even really see the stage, can you?
And then noon to 2, Rick Petco will be out there from Orange County Choppers.
And if you don't know who Rick is, Rick builds the bikes. He's the fabricator. They come up with the ideas, and Rick makes it happen, does the wiring. He's the guy in the background that when they come up with these weird ideas to do this bike, he makes it happen. And
so it's like Pinky and the Brain.
There you go.
Pinky and the Brain.
And Paul's there for comical relief, and they yell and scream and do all the big stuff, and Rick makes the bikes come to life.
What's it up with the name Paul, wanting to yell and scream? I'm noticing a pattern. My dad...
Your dad. Yeah, I see that.
I'm just throwing it out there.
All right.
And then we have a wing eating contest at 1 in front of the Jaeger stage. And then do you want to read the rest or do you want me to continue?
You're doing
right,
great,
we can pay
Jen.
some bills now if you want.
Hold on a second. I'm almost done.
No, let's do it now.
2 to 3:30 Bike Builder Invitational Awards presentation on the Jaeger stage. 3:30 to 6 Stormbringer on the Jaeger stage. 6 p.m. the expo closes to the public.
There you go.
At 6 a.m. Tanya will finally be able to go home and go to sleep.
At 6 a.m.
Just kidding.
We might be there that long, finishing up, making sure all the vendors get out of there, and it's hectic to say the least. But we love it. This expo's
What time did the bikes start getting there on Friday?
7 a.m.
Right. So I'll be able to go through the tent before I have to come back on at 5.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
The bikes are going to be amazing this year. Everybody's got a display. You're going to see a lot of new stuff, a lot of different stuff, and very excited about an opportunity that just came up with a company that will have a little bit more information. Hopefully we have those trophies next Thursday to show you. They make some really different trophies. We do a lot of our trophies through Brown's Trophies. We're doing a lot of our trophies this weekend through Brown's Trophies, but Precision Laser has contacted us, and they make these real high-end acrylic with the logo, very top-notch looking stuff.
Like the Grammy-esque?
Very Grammy-esque, but with the logo behind it, and they're going to make a wheel. It's going to be unique to our show. So that's all I have to say. I haven't seen a proof yet, but I do have a meeting with them here, and they are talking about it.
So what's that? What are those trophies going to be for?
Those are going to be for the Bike Builder Invitational.
Oh, so they get the trophies, the checks, and the pendants.
And the pendants.
Oh,
so very neat stuff. So John, you said we could pay some bills now, right?
Let's pay some bills now, huh, Bubba?
Let's pay some bills, watch some commercials, and we will be right back to talk more about what's going on this weekend and next weekend at the Florida Motorcycle Expo at Quaker Steak and Lube.
I've been representing accident victims for nearly a decade, and I've always wanted an office where my clients would feel comfortable and welcome.
I'm attorney Fran Hosh, and I've also always been a fighter, never backing down to any insurance company or their attorneys when it comes to representing my clients' rights.
Let me deal with the insurance company so you don't have to. If you've been injured in an accident, please call me at 866-LAW-FRAN or log on to lawfran.com.
Full Throttle Motorcycle Expo and Bike Builder Invitational, January 24th through 26th at Quaker Steak and Lube. Live bands all weekend long on the Jägermeister stage, including Greg Billings, Bobby Frisk, the Black Honkies, and Stormbringer. Hundreds of vendors, burlesque show, $100 an hour giveaway, fireworks display, man cave giveaway, Miss Full Throttle Bikini Contest, and Ride-In Bike Show. All emceed by Radical Randy, sponsored by attorney Fran Hosh, and brought to you by Full Throttle Magazine and Quaker Steak and Lube. Full Throttle Motorcycle Expo and Bike Builder Invitational, January 24th through 26th.
The last several years have been confusing and trying for homeowners. Advisors Mortgage and Financial Group was there before the housing crisis, during, and we are still here now advising people of their options and helping them choose the best financial solutions for their family. You do have options, and today's market promises lots of opportunities. We have found that there are a lot of questions out there and misinformation, and we want you to know we have answers. Advisors Mortgage and Financial Group, providing solutions today for a better tomorrow.
Quaker Steak and Lube Bike Night, the biggest and best bike night in the state of Florida. Every Wednesday night from 7 to 10 p.m., come see thousands of motorcycles each week. Come inside for the great atmosphere and sports memorabilia in the Tampa Bay area. All you can eat buffet, cold drinks, friendly bartenders, live bands, and all of them seen by Radical Randy. Quaker Steak and Lube Bike Night, sponsored by Full Throttle Magazine, St. Pete Power Sports, and attorney Fran Hash.
There we go. We were shooting a breeze about everything going on coming up. We were talking about the event and the expo, and we just got carried away. I'm always usually short-winded, so I don't usually talk too much all the time.
No,
he talks in his
you.
sleep. He talks so much.
Listen, I was born with a gift of gab. What can I say? I like it to talk. I like it to talk with my hands. Anyways.
Hey, you know what? We paid bills. That's the matter.
That's what we did. We paid some commercials. We had Quaker Steak and Lube. Quaker Steak and Lube.
Hey, but you see that commercial was awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
You can see that running on Verizon Fios network right now, hopefully.
Really?
If anybody's seen it, tell me, please.
Hey, David, if you're watching tonight, we need more.
More, man.
More.
More.
Isn't there
And
a
not more 32 like the
Isn't
station.
there we did it again.
MOR?
Yep.
Memoir.
MOR. Anyways, we're you're going to hear it coming up on the Bone. We're probably going to do a little bit of advertising on there. TBT, The Weekender. We got a lot of word going out right now. And screw that dang Kumquat Festival. Don't go to that dumb thing. Nobody knows what a Kumquat is
I was gonna say,
anyway.
what's a I'm done talking because that's the third time we've done that now.
Yeah, Kumquat. Say it, John. 3 times fast.
Kumquat, kumquat.
You can't even say it one time slow.
Kumquat.
Kumquat Festival. I guess it's like a mini orange or something.
No, it's it's almost like a plum. A fig almost.
You, really?
They're good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, don't ew it until you do it, right?
That's right.
It's a new one. I just made that up. I like it. So, don't go eat a kumquat. We'll have them at the Expo.
Yeah.
You just got to find them. They're
No,
hidden.
we're gonna have turkey legs at the Expo.
Are we?
1 pound turkey legs.
Turkey legs.
Yep.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be
I'm
gnawing
glad I'm
one
in
of
my
them.
trailer.
I know. I told Hillary, I was like, "Are we gonna be able to eat at that?" Because we have one tent that we eat at, like all the employees eat at for free. It's like a drive-by, inhale, take a drink, smoke a cigarette, and get to the bathroom in like 45 seconds.
Hey, are we gonna have a cigar station?
Yes, we do.
We sell cigars.
The Quaker has cigars, and we do have a cigar vendor coming out as well this year. Last year we didn't have a cigar vendor, and we actually heard a lot of crap about that. So,
Very important.
yes, sir.
Cigar trailer is my trailer.
John's
We'll,
like,
we'll make sure you're stacked up on stogies. How about that?
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's the way it should be.
Well, he'll open the door. It'll be all the smoke pouring out.
It'd be like
we
chicken
gotta work.
chong. Yeah, we know what I'm talking about.
Scooby-Doo, Cheech and Chong, where are you going?
Chicken chong.
What are you putting in your cigars?
Yeah,
there,
wait,
mister?
what's in that Dallas Cowboy cup? And why aren't you sharing?
It's the new Jaeger.
Coffee. It's a new coffee.
Yeah, is it the Patron XO coffee? Sorry.
Oh, well.
No, I don't drink and drive the system here.
That was good.
We got to work on a face painter. I don't know why.
I have an airbrush artist coming out, and I had a recent call about a face painter. So nice job, because I had a recent call about a guy who wants to come out and paint faces at the Expo, and an airbrush artist who's going to come out and do displays. Just randomly called and said, can I have a spot to do some kind of stuff? And I said, well, how about this? If you're going to come out and just do displays and kind of do stuff for free, bring some stuff to airbrush. I'll get you in contact with the charities that we have involved, 50 Legs and Diane Pearson and Wings of Hope. Maybe you can do something for them, and in turn you can give that to those companies, and they can auction them off or trade them off. Or
So you're basically helping charities out by letting him have a spot?
he's going to be. You ever see the painters on the street when they're airbrushing or painting the paintings and stuff like
no
that?
way, with the airbrush and then the circles and the paper and the...
I don't know
that's
what he
awesome.
does, but he airbrushes, and he said he wants to do it, and he wants to do it for entertainment purposes for people. So you'll be able to see a guy doing airbrush stuff, and hopefully he's working with 50 Legs and all the charities
Did you
we
get
have
him
involved.
in
But
contact with Chamberlain?
is he doing the kind that looks like it's three-dimensional, so it kind of goes off?
I'll tell you the truth, I'm not sure. We just had a quick conversation, and I'll let you know when he does them, if they're cool or not.
You know, too bad.
It's entertainment. It's something to watch when you're there, and not just the same
Too
old
bad
same
we
old.
couldn't...
Get the guys from down at the pier and
Well,
stuff
no,
like that?
but the magician from that Friday night, I think we need to work on that for next year. Just like an in the morning fill in the gap between 11 and noon
Well,
or
between the
something like
bands,
that.
yeah. I mean, we don't start the music anymore until noonish, but that early morning we could do some acts, and between the bands we
As
could
they're
do some acts.
changing out stuff, because I mean, they really only need a little spot, and then they can change the drums out and all that stuff right behind them. So there's still plenty of room for both. We need to
I've
work
always
on
thought of
next
that. I
year.
mean, I was thinking you get a comedian up there one time to tell some jokes and get people laughing and whatever. Maybe get a magician up there to do some quick tricks. Maybe get, maybe go to the local companies around the dance companies, get some kids out there, have them do like a biker theme style show, little dance or something like that, where you can bring, just something to keep the flow going.
So there's not like dead air on the Jaeger stage. So there's something always going on.
So I know that was something we discussed a couple years back, and next year we're going to address that and do some more fun stuff
I'll
like
come
that.
out and do some comedy.
Yeah, tell us a joke, John.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
That's all I got.
That was funny.
But
actually,
John smoked
hey, wait.
turkey legs.
Actually, I got one.
Oh yeah? Is this a dirty joke?
No, it's about New Yorkers.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Even better.
You like this? Okay. These people, they were driving in Kansas, right? And it was 3 ladies, 2 in the front, 1 in the back. And as they're driving down the road, this one rolls her window down and throws all this corn out, right? And the lady in the back goes, "What do you throw that out for?" Because where I'm from, we have a lot of this and just too much, and we just throw it out, right? So the driver's driving down the road, and she rolls her window down, throws out some potatoes, and the lady in the back goes,
John, we only have 20 more minutes.
I know.
I'm just kidding.
That's why I don't tell. That's why I don't
I'm just kidding.
So
Sack of potatoes.
Why? And then she goes, "Well, I'm from Idaho, and we have a lot of these, right?" Well, the lady in the back tries to throw herself out the window. And they're like, "Why are you doing that?" "Well, I'm from New York, and we have a lot of New Yorkers there, so I'm just going to throw myself out."
Oh, welcome back to the show, everybody. I'm sorry.
That's why I don't do comedy.
It was a joke. Just kidding. Just kidding.
We're messing with you,
for
John.
you.
That's pretty funny. That was pretty good joke off the cuff, because I'll tell you right now, I'm thinking of trying to find up a joke in my head, and without having curse words or something vulgar in them, I just can't think of one right now.
Yeah.
If you were put on the spot and find a joke right now to tell, do you have a joke to tell?
Yep.
Tell it.
How do you make a napkin dance?
Oh, put a little boogie in
Yep.
it.
See, it was clean.
That was clean. Kinda. It's a burger joke.
I got one, but deep fried smoked. Okay.
Deep fried or smoked? Don's asking about the turkey legs. He wants to know if they're
they
deep fried
come
or
in
smoked.
Don, they come in, I guess, pre-smoked, and then they're going to drop them in the deep fryer because we don't have one of those really cool rotisserie things.
Deep fried turkey
I don't know, but they're going to be the
Turkey.
1 pound crickets.
What if we,
done.
what if we, get some Oreos and powder coat them with some batter
Listen.
and throw them in?
Then that's another cost they're going to have to. And
I'm just saying. I mean,
Well,
if we're gonna,
wait a minute. If you're going to go to Oreos, you might as well get Twinkies.
ooh, deep fried Twinkies.
Oh, dude.
we only have so many people that are
Elephant
used
ears.
to dealing with fryers.
We want to do it all at the Expo. We would love to have deep fried Twinkies and Oreos. But
Absolutely.
you know what? I'm happy with having some turkey legs. I think that's a really cool
I
idea.
got alcohol,
That's
lots
awesome.
of alcohol.
Lots of alcohol.
I can make a shot taste like a deep fried Twinkie Oreo. I can make a shot taste good.
Can you?
I can do it
Even
upside.
the Jägermeister?
I'll have a lot of Jaeger. I'll have more Jaeger than your little heart could ever fathom. Yeah. After
Jaeger.
these 3 days, you're gonna see Jaeger when you close your eyes. That's how
Yes.
much Jaeger stuff is all over this. Seriously, they put like these big, huge, like queen size bed Jaeger bottles on the top of the roof of Quaker Steak and Lube.
That's awesome.
No, it's awesome is watching one of the Spanish guys that are afraid of heights get up there and try to batten it down. That's awesome.
The guys in the back. Let's thank a lot of our sponsors. Again, the Florida Motorcycle Expo in Bike Builder Invitational, brought to you by Fran Hash, lawfran.com. You need her, 866-LAW-FRAN. They are our title sponsor, our presenting sponsor. They help make it all happen, along with Quaker Steak and Lube.
Don said Snickers. Sorry.
Oh, deep fried Snickers. Walker Ford has been with us for a couple years now. St. Pete Power Sports stepped up this year and really jumped on board. The Bike Builder Invitational is judged by the International Master Bike Builder Association.
Jeff and the boys.
Also known as IMBBA. Great group. They take the judging away from us, which I don't want to do because I can't judge our friends, and that's not what we do. Insurance Auto Auctions, very new group to us, new sponsor this year. Very excited to have them on board. It's nice to get new blood in there and see what they do. Continental Wholesale Diamonds, one of our other new companies, they made all the jewelry for the event. Very excited. John, go back a page. I think we have the jewelry on that. You can see the ring right there. And right up there, up top left, you can see the FT 2014. It's going to be diamonds in there. It's awesome. We've seen the first rough cut draft of the ring, and it looks awesome. Very excited.
Don't forget about the boys, Greeny and Josephine, and the rest of the Jim's Harley-Davidson staff out there. Aaron, let's see, there's Josephine, Aaron. I don't know if Freddie's going to make an appearance. I know he's slightly retired. Is just coming out with their clothes, the motorcycle.
I'm not sure. I'm sure the whole crew at Jim's
merchandise.
Harley. Love the whole crew at Jim's Harley-Davidson. Always do our show there once a month. Great people, good times.
And Greeny's funny.
Greeny's funny.
He is hilarious.
Rumblin' Pride's going to be out there. They're doing the sponsorship for the LED bike show. They actually brought that to us and asked us if we want to do it, and it was something I didn't have planned, and I said, that's going to add a lot to our Friday night, the LED bike show and Latisse Burlesque, along with the 2 great bands, and $100 an hour, and Paul Sr. Friday night should be a really rocking night for about 4 hours. It should be jam-packed.
Don't forget about Rick Bice, Florida's finest bikini babes.
Rick Bice gonna make it
bikini show.
He usually gets about 20 girls out there with us. And this year we're going to get a winner who's going to be local, who's going to be around, is going to do events, going to stop by Quaker. Last couple of years we got a girl who's been out of town and out of sight, and I said, I'm not going to do that this year. I want a local girl to win, so a local girl can be around and do events and attend everything and be there. Jägermeister, of course, Jaw-Dropping Customs taking care of the VIP stage. X-Rocks is doing our Miss Full Throttle pageant as well. They're the sponsor of it.
I heard from a little bullfrog, a little birdie, that the vet booths that they took to do that normally sat in the back of the restaurant, they're going to be making their debut for the VIP section.
Oh, very cool.
So,
very cool. And then we have Metro PCS. Metro PCS have been on board with us for the last 3 years. Very nice, very good. Happy to have Metro PCS. See the merger happen.
Love him.
Brian, Miller Lite, Pyrotechnico, who's doing our fireworks, Ford, Power Stroke Diesel, and of course Billiard Man, who's taking care of the Man Cave giveaway.
And we can't forget about the wonderful owners, management, and staff of Quaker Steak and Lube, bartenders included.
Yes, bartenders included, the whole staff, Bill Church, everybody, Russ, everybody that makes it happen at Quaker Steak and Lube.
Frank, the IT guy, flying in from Ohio.
Yeah, a lot of people coming in town, huh?
I'm sure they hate leaving Ohio in January where they can come and wear shorts and flip-flops and T-shirts.
You know, and something about our show that's a little different is people come from all over. Quaker Steak and Lube, how many locations are there?
They're...
Estimate, 30, 40?
I think they're closer to 50s now. I know there's actually 2 in Canada, 1 in North Dakota, South Dakota, 3 in Texas.
But roughly about 50.
Yeah.
Out of 50 Quaker Steak and Lubes, our Expo brings the second highest day out of any Quaker Steak and Lube. Now, take that sit and think of that. 50 locations in the United States. This motorcycle expo that we put on here in Little Old Pinellas Park / Clearwater, whatever part of the parking lot you're sitting on, does the second largest volume day out of any Quaker Steak and Lube there is.
And that's the original included. And we just got, for the 2nd year in a row, they do a yearly conference where all the GMs and owners and franchisees, they all come in, and actually 2 years in a row or 3 years in a row they've met at Clearwater. And what was it, the most creative
marketing event or something like that, which is a high award. First award they give out at the award presentation, and I mean, very prestigious. Very, very good to hear. The only event that brings in more money at a single day than ours is a St. Patrick's Day that happens at the original, where they serve alcohol from 7 a.m. till 4 a.m.
And they actually turn the river, because it's called like the 3 by the river, because it's 3 separate buildings. One, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but they turn that whole river green.
So only one event does more money than us out of 50 Quaker Steak and Lubes, which is impressive. I don't know if anybody else knows that or realizes that. So that's how big this event is. It's not just you know, a little local, statewide Florida motorcycle event. It's this event sets, you know, ripples throughout the United States, which is very cool. Also, no other bike show, no other anything out there gives more money or cash prizes than our show. We are the largest cash and prize motorcycle show in the United States with 20,000, and I've already have plans for next year to increase it to 25 and or 30,000 for the prize giveaway.
But I mean, if you take the cost of the trophies too, I mean, it's over $20,000.
Oh, way over.
The trophies for now, you know, the LED bike show, the Saturday bike show, and then the Sunday for the overall Bike Builder Invitational. Now the cash, then the rings, and then the pendants. I mean, it's well into 30 grand already.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's the little stuff, and you know, why not do the #1 show of the year in January, the beginning of the year, in Florida, where it's hotter than most other states and other, 48 states, or whatever.
You're not 60 inches of snow and
who doesn't want to come to Florida in January? That's the part of this that we're trying to get to the biker community and the builders out there, saying, you want to bring your bike to a show? Bring it to this show. This is a start off of the year. This makes you the bike builder champion of the year. Go up against everybody the biggest guys there are.
Win. All right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, too much Jaeger in that swig, huh? Well, I guess
he's overly excited. He's getting all choked up. He's looking forward to next weekend.
So again, this weekend we're going to be at Monster Jam at Raymond James Stadium with 80,000 of our closest friends, watching Gravedigger run over stuff. And
I'm excited. We get to go there early.
And El Toro Loco.
We get to go play in the pits.
Yes, we're going to go play in the pits there early. And then Sunday we'll probably be out at Gibtown Bike Fest. Saturday and Sunday we'll have people out there.
I just had an idea. How cool would it be if we got in good with these people and I could actually ride passenger with a GoPro?
They don't think they have passenger seats in them.
Well, I'm sure we can make it happen.
She wants. Maybe you could drive one. What do you think?
I'm not trying to go that far because my luck, I'd end up flipping it upside down and it would be bad.
There's roll cages. You're good. They flip them upside down all the time.
I know, but how cool would it be to ride passenger when Gravedigger goes up and over the cars and does the backflip and lands? How cool would it be to see a passenger view of that with a GoPro? I'm just throwing it out there. I'm willing to do it.
John, can we hook up a GoPro in one of those?
You can hook up a GoPro to anything.
Yes.
See? John,
yes. John's like, that would be a cool shot.
How cool, right here, on top of the helmet.
We can have one here and one right here.
We'll just have to cut the audio because I'm sure the F word would come out quite a lot. Just being honest.
Let's be honest.
Listen, I'm willing to ride passenger in a big truck. I'm just saying.
Oh my, beep, beep, beep. Oh, well, I guess we made it.
Like, we're just going to go ahead and you're just going to see it. You're not going to be able to hear it because Tanya drops the F-bomb one too many times.
Well, hey, wait a minute now. This is the web.
Yeah, we can say shit, hell, damn, whatever we want to say. What are the seven words?
On our YouTube channel, we have to put an explainer that there's Tanya language.
Oh. See, there it is. Over 18 years old.
Too funny.
Rated T for Tanya language.
Oh, that's funny. No, that's in teen?
No.
T for teen?
Tanya language.
T for Tanya.
Tanya language.
So that's it. I mean, we're it. You got one more show, and that's the day before the expo starts. John, anything to put in? Anything that people can be prepared for the expo?
Bring a lot
from what you're going to bring?
No, just make sure your batteries are charged.
He can't let all the surprises out of the bag because then if somebody watches, they're like, oh, well, that's what we were already expecting that.
Yep.
It's going to be cool. You definitely want to tune in to the show.
Tune in next week.
If you can't make it, watch it live here. We'll be hitting it all weekend saying, watch it live if you're not here, or come on out and get yourself a beer and a deep fried turkey leg.
I think we need, John, I'm going to work on getting you and Tony to do a shot of that new Jaeger stuff next Thursday.
6:30 on Sunday, I will do a shot of Jaeger spiced rum. How about that?
No, it's not spiced rum.
Whatever.
No,
spiced
Thursday.
Jaeger,
just you and John can split a shot.
Thursday?
How about that?
All right,
Thursday.
shot.
The kickoff to the pre-kickoff to the kickoff of the expo. You and John splitting a shot of the new Jaeger cinnamon.
Could be a Jaeger bomb.
No, you can't ruin the Jaeger.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
It's like
If not, I'll do it.
Yeah, it has a special taste.
It does.
I'll do it.
Mix
John,
and mess it up.
John, well, I think maybe we'll get everybody on the show to do a one shot of Jaeger.
You really want the 7 words?
Don, tell us the 7 words. It's Don was listening.
Beep 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 beep
shit,
beep.
Damn,
Beep 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 beep.
Yeah, you got it right.
Let's not get off the shot. No.
Next week I'll bring the beep button.
Oh my beep! Hey, have you watched? I forget what it is. Jimmy Fallon maybe, where they put unnecessary beeps in the newscasters feed.
Yes.
Hilarious. I never laughed so hard because they say, "Man, it's it's really cold," but they beep out really, and it looks like, "Man, it's cold," and it's really quite funny. I laughed. Don's asking about new Jaeger.
See?
I think his ears perked up when somebody said new Jaeger.
Don, if you come out to the show next Thursday, you and I, you can join us. You can come on stage as our loyal every Thursday night viewer, and we'll do a shot. Tony, John, myself, we'll get Bill, Jeremy, maybe some of the staff that's off. Phil.
We'll get everybody up there. We'll do one big shot of Jaeger and send this show on the road.
It'll be the pre-kickoff
I'll have
party.
Tampa Bay Multimedia, we'll have our crew there too.
No, we'll have to get them drunk as well. Did you get to try the new Jaeger today? Is that what you?
I didn't try it today. I tried it before.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Is it good? Is it really good though?
On ice. Oh, it's heaven.
That's heaven.
I like it. That's it. That's all I got for tonight. We're ready to go. Next time you see us, we'll be at the Jaeger stage ready to make the Motorcycle Expo and Bike Builder Invitational happen.
So we got this weekend, Gibtown Bike Fest, Saturday and Sunday going on. We'll be at Munster. Who's going? Anybody going to Gibtown other than Brian?
Yes, there's other. We got a crew going out there.
You're going to do video at Monster Jam for me, right?
Sure.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's awesome. That's fine. I need some good video.
Make sure the camera's charged. Monster Jam Saturday. And then Bike Night Wednesday. Fran Hash is actually giving away 2 tickets to the Daytona 500.
Yeah. How much do those go? They're not cheap, right?
No, those are expensive. Dude.
Yeah, I heard people ooh and ah last night when Randy said that. I was like, how much are tickets to Daytona 500? A couple $100 a piece.
A couple $100, yeah.
So
Fran Hash.
I'll know that next week.
When you win.
Yeah.
I like that.
Piss.
When I begged.
He just named off 7.
That's weak.
I'll be there for the shot.
All right,
Awesome.
now we'll have to do it.
But and then of course,
that was funny.
I don't know who's playing Wednesday night. I should. And then our kickoff show Thursday, with shots of Cinnamon Jaeger, and then Friday the fun starts.
There we go. That's it. We're gonna call it a night. Thanks for watching Full Throttle Vision,
remember,
Don.
we want everybody back next week at the same bike channel
Or
bike time.
Well, I
just
like
show
that.
us the Quaker. Be on the show.
John, did you make that up just now?
You like that?
The same biking channel, same biking time. Full Throttle Vision every Thursday night, 7 to 8 o'clock, with
The Three
Anya
Stooges.
Santy.
with foul mouth
Did you say
tea.
the Three Stooges?
With the Three
Larry, Mo, and Curly.
Curly.
Normally.
All right, that's it.
See you next week,
Now it's
everybody.
getting crazy. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching Full Throttle Vision. We'll see you next week at the Motorcycle Expo.